Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into the microphone. Why? Well, just because I can, and I continue with System Shock 2 Blind. Now, I've just arrived at the deck 6, and I'm awaiting Shodan's bidding, so, oops, I didn't want to do that actually.
My creation has run rampant. I demand their extermination. I have no choice but to destroy this starship.
We can make our escape in the Rick.
Okay, that was anticlimactic. Let's try again.
My creation has run rampant. I demand their extermination. I have no choice but to destroy this starship.
We can make our escape in the Rickenbacker, but you must transfer my
Intelligence to that ship first. Proceed to the Von Braun's bridge on this deck. There you will find an access card to Command Center on Ops. Find the card and proceed to Ops. But beware, the human annelid hybrids grow more sophisticated by the minute. You do not.
Okay, I must say, at this point, I am pretty baffled by the protagonist's continuous choice to aid Shodan. Like, as I said multiple times, I understand that to an extent we need each other to defeat the many, but now she's talking about transferring her to the other ship and escaping, and it baffles me why the protagonist would even consider that. Like, obviously, you should just ditch her here and destroy her alongside. Okay, that's annoying because I didn't save. But obviously, you should just ditch her and destroy her alongside with the many, and that way.
My creation has run rampant. I demand their extermination. I have no choice but to destroy this starship.
We can make our escape in the Rickenbacker, but you must transfer my
Intelligence to that ship first. Proceed to the Von Braun's bridge on this deck. There you will find an access card to Command Center on Ops. Find the card and proceed to Ops. But beware, the human annelid hybrids grow more sophisticated by the minute. You do not.
Yeah, obviously, destroying both Shodan and the many alongside with the Rickenbacker would be like killing two birds with one stone, so it annoys me that the game seems to like, obviously we're going to fight Shodan at some point, but it annoys me that for now the game seems to present you with no other option, and you're just stuck following her commands to the letter instead of trying to work around her somehow. Like, if I were the protagonist, I would have started thinking about it a long time ago.
You have wounded Xerxes, but we will not allow him to be destroyed. See if the Machine Mother
treats her servant with such devotion.
Xerxes. But we will not allow him to be destroyed. See if the machine mother
treats her servant with such devotion.
Okay, the pyrokinesis is actually surprisingly effective against the annelids. Oh. I wonder, it says fault tolerance exceeded, so I wonder if maybe I've used them too much and they've been disabled? Although that would be a pretty roundabout way to go with the difficulty, because if I've been using the restoration stations that much, that would mean I've been struggling with the game, so taking them away from me in that example would be kind of cruel. Well, I guess I have to manage with what I have.
I hope you're still alive, Miss Delacroix. We really could use some guidance up here. They've got those lady cyborgs of theirs loading up the shuttles with those eggs. I don't know what their plan is, but it looks like they're running scared. I hear rumors of someone else besides you fighting back. Should I even hope to get out of this? I'm just gonna hang back until I figure out what the hell to do.
The machine mother told us of the planet of her birth.
We know how you have harmed this place with your pollution
Your violence.
and your discord. But when we arrive there,
We will cleanse the surface of that place
and merge it with the harmony of the many.
Hi there. Please make your selection.
So basically they plan to invade Earth.
Hi there. Please make your selection. Hi there. Please make your selection.
Reinitialized.
Well, I guess onto the tram I go. Huh, it's funny how it moves in real time on the map. I'm not sure why it amuses me so, but it kind of does. Okay, I really need to be careful because there's no restoration station on this level. Okay, as I said, I should probably save anyway, just in case. Because I'm going to die eventually, there's just no denying that. Okay, let's listen to the log.
Police C2 indicated that the AI, who now appears to be shot, was actually going...
Well, that wasn't too informative. Man, I really dislike those swarms because there's really no way of fighting them, you can only avoid them. Okay, I don't want to make the same mistake again with throwing out the upgraded pistol for an unupgraded one. Okay, this is still locked, so I guess on to the next station.
Yes.
Okay, there's a log here. Let's listen to it.
The data gathering process is going well. Before I'm taken by the many, I will hopefully transmit a fair bit of information to whoever will listen. The large floating creatures are not only capable of attacking with powerful psi projections, but are psi projections themselves. Destroying them only temporarily disables them. Their real source of power comes from a small control organism, which is usually located somewhere nearby. Although this control organism is quite powerful through its projections, it's eminently vulnerable once rooted out.
So I guess that's a teaser for a future enemy, which seems to be quite formidable.
I've located you, finally. This is Dr. Marie Delacroix. I have vital information for you, but I'm trapped in Cargo Bay A. Come find me as soon as you can.
Okay, now obviously this can't be Shodan in disguise anymore, but still it's kind of suspicious.
Move it, Tommy! The escape pod is this way!
That damn worm nearly bit my leg off.
Well, I guess that's the end of them. Okay, better have the pyrokinesis ready for the big annelid creature.
Right away, sir.
Although it's pretty ineffective against the droid. I actually think I picked up its organ At some point, yep. But I can't finish researching it until I find some more chemicals.
Access needed.
Potential threat. Security alert. Potential threat detected.
Okay, let's listen to the log first.
Getting the escape pod working again wasn't as easy as we thought. Beck had to go back down to engineering. Thank God somebody managed to get the elevators turned on again. I found the bridge key and performed override on the access protocols. And now I think we're ready to go.
Okay, first things first, I'm going to save, because I can feel my impending death somewhere just around the corner.
Toxic hazard. Toxic hazard.
Ah, okay, those are the escape pod chambers. I guess there should be one left.
Rebecca, we're out of time. Get into the pod.
Oh. Look at you. Finally succeeding at something. So I guess they managed to get off. Although if they only waited like 10 seconds, they could have taken me with them. So that was kind of rude of them. But good for them. Or he... I was wondering if he will open the door by himself. Apparently he will.
Ammunition drained.
otherwise I'm going to die. Okay, I think I'll check the downstairs. Oh, there's a restoration station, although I wonder if it's going to work. The previous one didn't. That's a relief. Is there anything here? Yep. Some cyber modules. Always cool. I must say, I really appreciate that this game lets you earn additional experience by exploring. It makes it a lot more rewarding than in the first one, because in the first one you only ever found items, and most of them were not really even that useful, like, you know, med packs and whatever. But in this one, it actually makes quite a huge difference whether you explore or not, because I think over the course of the game I've actually earned hundreds of additional cyber modules just by exploring. Let's save just in case. Although, I guess it isn't that important now that I've activated the reconstruction station. And it's a good thing that I did, because my own levels of incompetence never cease to amaze me. Where is the camera, though?
Potential threat detected. Potential threat detected.
Well, I guess it doesn't matter now. I don't remember where the control for that was. And whether it was even close, so... guess I'll have to... damn it. I guess I'll have to let it run its course. Man, that's a lot of them.
Security alert terminated.
Whoa. Okay, so first things first. Let's loot that. And let's hack that. Let's listen to that.
Something is going on. Korenchkin has sealed himself off in Deck 3. He keeps calling for people to go down there one by one. Vogel, Boynton, Switterak, none of them will come back. If they call for me, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And Bronson is starting to make a lot of noise. You're the senior flight officer, you have to act. I would, if I knew what the hell was going on.
Switterak actually seems to be an anglicized version of a Polish surname, Świderek, which literally would mean a small drill. Although obviously people usually don't look at surnames that way, you know. They do usually have some kind of connotation as far as meaning go, but you don't really place that much importance on it.
Paranoia has struck. Somebody has changed the access codes to the security station in the officers' quarters, and now we can't get the key to shuttle control. I think Myers is the likely suspect. All that guy thinks about is conspiracy theories and naked girls.
It's quite a list of interests. Okay, I really have to be careful because I don't want to weather a similar storm of opponents as I did the last time.
I got an email from Korenchkin this morning saying he was coming up for an inspection. And when he arrived, it was something revolting. It was Anatoly, but it wasn't. At the same time, it seemed beautiful, and I felt like part of it. He sang to us, all of us, and we felt like one of many.
more modules. Okay, I think I'll check the upper part first, because it seems to be smaller.
Your skill surprises me. Transmitting cybernetic modules.
Oh, I totally didn't notice that corpse on the ceiling at first. Oh, they are all on the ceiling. Isn't that peculiar?
I rewired the security station to 83273. I don't trust any of those bastards.
Okay. And obviously a swarm. Who would have guessed?
Power drained.
Oh damn it, now I need to... I need to look out for the items that I have dropped. Okay, that's one of them. But I think there was something else. Maybe not. I can't use the stasis field generator because it's a heavy weapon. Okay, so this would be the area that I think I just got the code to. Oh, and there's a chemical storage room, which is great because I need MO. Presumably also many more. So I'll let it run its course while I check this room here. Oh no, it must be a different one because this is hackable.
Security access compromised. Security access compromised.
I guess I might as well. Oh, that's kind of hack skill of 6. Now that is unexpected. But I researched the rumbler organ, so let's read that. 25% more damage, and particularly vulnerable to incendiary, so that explains why the pyrokinesis was so effective against it. An evolutionary stage between the earlier stage hybrid and a third unknown form, so I guess there is still at least one form of the annelid hybrids that we haven't encountered. But let's check the... First of all, I would like to TC and TE.
Chemical needed.
Oh great, but there's no TE here. Oh, there is, okay. I'm kind of hesitant to... Actually, let's stop that and check CS. Let's... Yeah, I'm kind of hesitant to leave the chemical storage area until I've researched all I can. So I guess I can check the new games on the Game Pig while I'm waiting. So I think this is new. Ah, it's just tic-tac-toe.
Chemical needed.
Which in the which I must say is a more creative name, because in Polish this game is just called, if you translate it, it's just literally called circle and what's the English name of the circle and an X, cross, circle and a cross. So that's not really too creative. And there is also golf. Look at that. It even gives you like wind directions and stuff. You have different parameters of...
Research complete.
Okay, so let's check the implant. Warm Mind implant. When the user is damaged, 1 point of every 4 points is subtracted from psi. That is potentially useful, especially because I'm having a lot of those psi points, so... But it seems to hint at some kind of adverse effect, but I'm not sure if it's an actual mechanic or only like a fluff piece, because if it has an adverse effect, then I'm not quite sure if I want to use it. But if it hasn't, then it would be quite a useful item, possibly, because I have not that much health and I'm dying quickly, but I have a lot of psi points. And relatively a lot of hypos and a lot of nanites as well. Implant will alter. Enhance the user's latent psychocreative abilities. Long-term use is likely to cause a hyperimmune reaction. Now, I'm not sure what that means. Well, let's research the other one. Wow, that's quick. Which is a good thing, because I still have this to research. Oh, but... It doesn't have the C and the copper. So that's unfortunate. Let's research that. It's going to take a little longer. Those games are all pretty pointless, but I'm not sure why, but I find them endearing. Like, just the fact that they went, that they made an effort to implement them at all. It complements the world building for me, because obviously all those crew members would have had to be doing something in their free time. So this kind of makes sense. To be honest, I have no idea what the actual rules of golf are. Like, how many strokes do you have available? What's the point system and whatever? I've never even held a golf club, let alone been to a golf park. I think I've overshot it. I need TE. I think I've tried all the other ones. Okay, I guess there's nothing else I can pick up here, so if I can finish the research, then it's good, and if I can't, then well, I can't. But I might as well keep moving. And I've failed because I'm going to raise an alarm, I think.
Research complete.
And this is actually the very beginning of the level, which is a kind of a convenient shortcut. But for now, let's read the research on that. Okay, so it's an alien weapon, and this setting damages humans, which I don't think I am ever going to fight. And this setting damages annelids, but can I even use that? Excuse me, exotic of 4. So it's basically pointless, because at this point I'm not going to put 4 points into exotic weapons, having invested so heavily into energy weapons. But I guess at the very least it's some free inventory space. Okay, so let's listen to the log and then I'll end the episode.
They've cut off the central elevator. What's going on? Last night I had the strangest dream. I was in my room by myself, but all of a sudden there was not just me there, but 100 me's, 1,000 me's. The strange thing was, it felt good. I felt like I was part of something, like I belong. I hope I have the same dream tonight.
Okay, so let's save, and I'll end the episode here. So that's all for this one, and see you in the next one.